What's going on? I believe today is February 20th. Feel like I'm losing track of time, but I'm back home. The All Star trip was fun overall. It was a great experience, especially I think the event I enjoyed the most was probably the Google Pixel event. Google Pixel event was very fun. Uh, I think it was more intimate than the NBA crossover event just because everything was more concise. Um, the moment you entered the door and you walked through the tunnel at the Google Pixel event, it was like you're the star. That's what it felt like. So bringing out the young boys to that event, like you could just see the look on their face. They're like, "Oh wow, like wow, what is this?" And then since it was a Google Pixel event, they were incorporating their phone into everything, and it was a dope experience. I was like, wow, it was real. It was really well thought out, really well planned. All of the workers there were really friendly and inviting. We had, well, at least for us, at least for the group I was with, because we seemed to have so many people that kept coming up to us, or not coming up to us, but just outgoing and speaking to us. And of course, we participated in the conversation, and the back and forth was just so engaging. And then it was just amazing, man. It was amazing. I think all the workers that they had at the Google Pixel event, whether they were with Google or with the actual venue, I can't remember the name of the place for the venue, but it was it was just dope all around. Now, the NBA crossover was a much bigger event. Google Pixel was also free. All you had to do was register. So it was dope. NBA crossover event, those, you did have to purchase tickets, but you could get what is it called? General admission. So you could get those tickets. And the sun is beaming. Let me see. Sun is beaming. Anyway, you could get those tickets by just going in. It was fun. There was a lot to do at that event. I think Starry had the best booth for NBA crossover because they had just a nonstop 3-point contest going. Then on the other side, they had it felt like a VIP event at a club right next to the 3-point contest. But I'm going to be posting. I'm going to be posting like a vlog format of a video with all of this stuff on my main channel. I don't really like to mix the two channels, but I really don't even like discussing that I have another channel. But anyway, it's time I branch out a little bit. Indiana was fun. Indianapolis was fun. But on a personal level, it was a lot of, outside of the NBA events, it was real tough being there. The first night I got a call that was just terrible. Like, soon as I went to sleep, I got woke up out of my sleep because my brother suffered a gunshot injury. Anyway, I don't want to go too deep on it because it just, I've suffered other losses, multiple losses in that city from gunshots. So it just wasn't a good feel. And then even the next day, I was getting my nephews calling me up. They had stuff going on at school. I don't know. There was craziness going on at school. So, but overall, we overcame that. We kept pushing. Unfortunately, I was not able to. I wasn't able to like see some of the people that I wanted to see. That I was really excited about seeing. People that actually live in Indianapolis. Because once I got that call about my brother, that son is just too, it's killing me. Once I got that call about my brother, it was I shouldn't say the sun is killing me. It's just bright. But once I got the call about my brother, and then the next day I was getting multiple calls from other issues with family in Indiana, and then another issue with one of my boys and his trip. He was trying to make it to Indianapolis, and I had to go pick him up. And I was supposed to drive out 2 hours to get him, but that trip turned into a 7-hour trip once the snow started coming. So it was crazy. So it was a lot of stuff, a lot of people I didn't really get to see, including my niece. So if my niece watches this, I mean, it just wasn't in the cards for me to see some people, I guess. Oh man, it was craziness all the way from my 2 hour pickup turning into 7 hours. Well, it was supposed to be 2 hours there, 2 hours back, turning into 7 hours. And that was after I already got to Indianapolis. And I had already had a day of just like, interacting, having fun with the boys. But the next day I was supposed to like make a quick 2 hour trip out, 2 hour trip back in the city. I got more boys with me. But that turned into just an all day thing. Took up most of our day. So I didn't get to see my niece. I didn't get to see my aunt. I didn't get to see some friends from high school. I kind of just cut that off myself. I don't know if I'm disappointing myself for not reaching out, because I had told that person like for sure we're gonna link. And I even sent them a tweet or whatever, but after all the madness, I was like, I just gotta use the rest of this All-Star weekend for my boys. Show them a good time, make sure they have a good time, make sure they enjoying themselves, make sure they get the experience. Because I was like, this trip is not about, I can't make it about me. It was just mostly about me showing the boys, like, I wanted to show them like good examples of like, hey, the men, we look what we doing, keep family in mind, take care of your family, take care of yourself, take care of the future. So the boys was my future and the future of the family. So I made sure I kept instilling in them like, good values. Every time we come from an event, we do a recap, and I tell them like, just keep them motivated. And I just kept telling them I love them. I kept hugging them, all of that. I'm not sure how much affection those boys get on a day-to-day. So I was just telling them like, I got your back. I have your back. I'm going to hold y'all down no matter what. If you ever need me, call me. I'm going to do what I can. It's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure on me, but it's more pressure on them, I feel. The world has more pressure on them. So I feel like I've already overcome a lot. So I took away the aspect of me trying to be out there for me. I just removed that aspect, and things started to go smoother. I was a bit overwhelmed. I'm going to try to keep, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I was a bit overwhelmed at one point. I think it was on Sunday. I was like extremely overwhelmed. My boys, they had a lapse. Like they were good for, and when I say my boys, I'm talking about my young cousins. They're all under 15. My young cousin, nephews, my son, all under 15. But they had a lapse in their camaraderie, I guess. We were getting ready to kind of explore downtown early Sunday morning, and I had to run in the house to let one of my best friends know like what was going on, what we're gonna be doing for the day. And that's when I found out one of my best friends was actually leaving. He had to get back to his home state of Georgia, and he had to take his boys back on Sunday morning because they just had a long trip ahead of them. So he wanted to go ahead and knock that trip out on Sunday. So, I got a little bit sad, but I was like, all right, it's all good. Then one of my other best friends, I let him know what was going on. I was like, hey, we about to go scope out downtown real quick and see what's the move, get these boys something to eat. And, my son came and told me, like, hey, they out there fighting in the car. It's like, my son literally said, Dad, can you come to the car? They're fighting. All of them. I come out to the car, like, they were fighting. So I had to throw the boys in I had to literally, I only got one hand, y'all. This hand is broken. And then my other hand is holding the phone. Like, I had my left hand, I had to throw those boys in the car. Like, I was jacking them up, throwing them in the car. I was just really upset. But, once we started riding, I was kind of yelling at them a little bit, but I told them, like, do y'all still want to enjoy yourself? You still want to make the best of the day? We can squash this. We family. We take care of family. We'll laugh about this at the end of the day. This is nothing. We can recover from this. Everybody was mad, but, they showed maturity. It just reminded me of being young in that city. I had to fight a lot. Not even for me. Wasn't me really fighting my siblings, but sometimes I had to fight my siblings because I was fighting for my siblings, so many times, man, people tried to jump me. So many times people tried to jump me over stuff that had nothing to do with me, had to do with my siblings. And all my siblings are younger. I'm the oldest of, if you include me, I'm the oldest of 23 kids. So, there's so many times in that city, man, I had to, defend myself by myself, for stuff that had nothing to do with me. But I wanted those boys to know, like, y'all got each other. So let's keep it like that. And so we had a good time. But yeah, that's the reason why I really couldn't see the people I wanted to see. So I don't know. Now, I ain't gonna say I did. I saw a lot of people, by the way. I saw a lot of people, but there were other people. I won't say I saw a lot of people. I saw a few of my cousins. That was good for me. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking about that too long. It's standing out in my head, but the adult men I was with, we was like really, I think we all needed a breather from our normal day to day. We carry so much weight as far as like trying to be leaders in the family, trying to be leaders at work. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a vlog. I don't know what this is, man. But anyway, I feel like this video is just too long. I could keep going, but overall, we enjoyed ourselves. Man. All right. So on the other channel, I'm going to get up a vlog, but it's probably going to be about 2 or 3 days before I can even get it finished editing. Again, I'm working with my non-dominant hand trying to edit videos. And then I have to get back to coaching my basketball teams. So I think this video is long enough. The other video is going to be like footage of us actually out there, actually enjoying ourselves, stuff like that. So anyway, have a blessed day, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gone.